I knew that would happen. Sorry, I look so tired. That's better. I can make it like that. So I wanted to do like sorry, I've got a bit of a groggy voice because it's morning and I woke up a little while ago. So I'm in one of my foster pens at the moment, and I want to do like a mini series on YouTube on my channel. I don't want to just do gaming all the time because obviously my room gets ever so hot. Probably not as hot as my sister's room because her room is slightly smaller, but in actual fact they're actually about the same size. But I wanted to do like a mini series, like a bit like a day in the life of some people do like an average person or something like that, but I want to do it in a daily life of a foster carer. Obviously cats. So I'm just moving things at the same time, just to show you guys what I have to do every morning, because I get up, go and do what I have to do in the bathroom. You've got a lump there. Come downstairs, open the cat pens up and clean up their litter, dispose of the litter, what I need to do, because what I do is I have poo bags, and where are they? It's handy to have poo bags because you can just get rid of the poo. Because if the litter is not bad, like load of wee, if it's a load of wee, then yeah, chuck it. No, if you put it on the garden, it's meant to help the garden soften up as well, like the soil. So that's what I normally do, get rid of the poo, do that separately. Litter tray, if it's too much wee in it, obviously we put it on the garden and it just softens all the soil up. I'm in a pen with mum and kitten at the moment. There was 4 kittens at the time, and like that's like another thing you have to do when you've got a mum with newborn kittens, which I've never had before. What I would do is you're giving mum everything, because obviously the kittens are too young to do anything. They're going to be feeding off of mum to get all their nutrients, protein, whatever they need in order to get bigger. Like this little devil here, he is oh, you're 13 weeks today. I just realised that you're 13 weeks old. Yeah, my boy. It's a bit of a soppy date. So yeah, you would normally feed mum a whole bowl of food. What I would do is, it's kitten food. I tend to use Royal Canin baby and mum cat, because obviously when the kittens are able to move about, they will explore everything from the water bowl. Water bowl, I use a shallow one because obviously they might trip over into it and won't be able to get out. If you've got a big bowl like I have here, they could fall into it and have trouble getting out because they're still stumbling around. So while I'm sweeping up the floor at the moment, I'm going to tell you more a bit of what it's like. And there's mum. Bit nosy. She's not a nosy girl, she's very inquisitive and that. So, like, as I said, normally we use sort of these shallow bowls. But for mum, I've always been using that one, so I give her a whole load of dry food so she's got something to eat in the night. And then obviously the shallow bowls, I would use Royal Canin Mousse mum and baby food, because obviously they're getting all the nutrients from that as well. And then obviously when they're older and they experiment again, I'm just looking around, make sure I'm watching him. And when they try our food, it's easier for them to digest than that. So he's playing on my lap. Then obviously when they get a little bit bigger like this, obviously you go up in the food and what you give them. Litter tray, what I use is paper litter because it's not dangerous to them. It's all recycled paper, and if they bite it or chew it, it's not going to harm them. It's not going to affect them. I mean, I don't like them chewing it anyway, but I mean, when he's beating me up, when he was little, he would, because he's the firstborn as well, they would all experiment through their mouths and think, oh, and then obviously when they start going to the toilet, you're very happy for them. Very happy for them, and you're like, oh, you've done the first wee, they've done the first poo, yay. It's a bit like when a child goes to the toilet and they use the potty for the first time. It's like, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, you. So I remember him going to the toilet for the first time, but actually, even though he's the firstborn, I'm trying to think who was the last to use certain things. I think he might have been a little bit, I'm not sure. Can't remember 100%. But his little brother was the first one to do everything. And it's like when, I mean, he jumps up on you, he pounces all over you, because obviously he's able to now. And just don't wear shorts when, just don't wear shorts with him about, because he's almost brought my shorts down a couple of times. And you get loads of scratches from kittens, especially when they're just playing, they're just learning about their environment a lot more and such. I do try and trim their claws myself, just to get them used to what the feeling is like. So what I would do is get hold of them and I go get the appliance that you use, and I go boop, 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 on there, just to get them used to, because it's obviously it's metal, just to get them used to the feeling of it as well. Or if you're unsure, please go and ask your vet to do it for you. You might have to hold the kitten, or they'll come out and get someone else to hold them for you. It's like, he's just scratched me on that. He's biting my toes as well. So this is all the fun with kittens. Just their mischievous personality and everything else are amazing. And I'll tell you one thing, they do put you on your toes. They really do make you check your surroundings and such. And you know, it's like him, I have to watch where I'm treading, because he goes right underneath your feet, and he's currently got, as we call, normally the mad half an hour, but we call it the wind up your bum. And that's what he is at the moment, because he's beating me up. Because as soon as I get up, he's going to go for my feet as well. So, yep, let's see if he does it. No, he's run away. He's brought me my blanket. Thank you for the blanket. Which goes over here. It's actually a blanket for his, just to cover the thing up, because it keeps, when he's climbing, it keeps. Oh, he just climbed on my back there. Oh God, yeah. Makes me laugh. They just crack you up, they do, with their antics. It's so funny. I'm just going to get rid of all that as well. Mine, Mama. Even though I know her name, I still call her Mama. She's still a mummy. A mummy with a naughty kitty. He loves his mum. He really does love his mum. He's always annoying her, getting on her nerves. But that's what kids are for. Some of them really miss this. They're babies. She started to miss them. And then I thought it would be nice for prefer to go home with one of our kittens because even though it'll put on our toes a bit, it's just nice for them to see they're going off with a member of the family. I mean, I always put these carpet bits down as well for them to scratch on, and he enjoys it as well, so I can't remember where I put that one. No, I'm just going to put it down here and just move my feet up. It's like the bowls of water. What I've done is, because obviously they get a bit playful, I've got a litter tray and then I've put the water bowls in there because it's been so hot here as well. I've put he's going to go in it in a minute, that's what I'm watching for. He's going to pounce on me, I know he is, because he's a little horror. He's absolute little horror. I do love you, but you are a pain. Oh, and kitten claws are so sharp as well. I'm going to be bleeding again. He's just got a fascination with everything. He just wants to do everything. Like, I've got a little rubbish bag here as well, and he's trying to get hold of it so that I can put all my rubbish on it. Oh my god, you're a pain in the bum. You're a pain in the bum. You know that. This is what I mean, that they keep you on your toes all the time. They just want to do everything that you are doing. No, little horror. That's why I'm getting the noise of the this is what we have to do. I think I'm bleeding again. I know when I'm bleeding because I can feel it. Oh, I'm hiding that. It's just such a little horror. This is what I mean, that you've got to keep on your toes the whole time because they just want to they just want to be annoying. At the same time, it's funny. It's funny. Even though sometimes you might find it annoying, it's funny to do. Okay, little man. Okay. So all I've got to do now is the litter tray. And because obviously it's quite dirty, I need to fully get rid of it. So I'm actually going to pause the video, and then when I come back I'll unpause it unless he's unpaused it. So now I'm back. I've got a clean litter tray. Emptied it onto the garden, then I sprayed it down with odour control and the other bit, I can't remember what it's called now. It's like a disinfectant. So just to get rid of all the nastiness. Sometimes you're going to have times when they're going to have an upset stomach. It's like any of us, whatever food we eat, sometimes it's going to cause our stomachs to get upset and such. So I've just, like, this is an old pen as well, and so I'm just going into what we call the pod area. I'm going to take a towel out because what I've done is, where it's been hot, I've had a towel on the floor with water on it, and it has kept them cool. Even though we've had nearly 40-degree heat, it has kept him cool. As a little ball for him, and what we have here is a little fort for them to hide in, and they can go on the top as well to sleep as well. There's a whisker. I have a thing about whiskers as well. If you can see it, little black thing on my hand, slightly here. Yeah, you can see it against my finger a bit. You step on that, it hurts. It hurts like anything, and I found a white one earlier as well. You step on them, you are gonna know about it, and it hurts. It hurts like anything. It is so painful. So painful, but just feels like a needle going in your foot. Actually, I don't know what a needle going in your foot is like. I've had a nail go in my foot, but I haven't had a needle. It's sharp pain, and you'll know about it. So I'm putting everything all back in, because obviously they're going at the weekend, probably. Because obviously we don't normally go off with them. We don't normally deliver the kitten or cat. Normally the people would come, the new owners would come and get them. I think that's what they're doing this time as well. He's playing with his ball. It's hard to clean this pen because it's all wood, and all you got to do is you just brush everything down, including the mesh as well, because of the fact that it's just so hard to clean the surfaces, like this surface here, this bit here, this bit, disinfect it, wipe it all down. Everything else, I mean, the heaters have been taken out because these pens are going, and I'm getting new pens as well, so it will look different at the end of the month. And then obviously going into August as well, it will look different still. You know, you won't see all these white marks everywhere, because that's where I've had to fill, where I've had leakages and such. So it's been long awaited for them, but some of us have really needed it. And I'm just playing ball with the little boy at the moment, as you can hear him. And you can hear him a lot because it's UPVC, and that's what we call the pod. We call this bit the run, and where this door closes here, it's the airlock, because obviously you shut it, keeping them in, and then obviously you can open the other door. If I was to keep this door open and I have the other door open, they'd escape, and then you're in trouble. Then you've lost a foster cat. So that's why it's called the airlock. That's why you must shut this door before you open the other door. So I just hope this has been a bit of a learning curve for you guys. I just want to show you guys what it is like to be a foster carer. It is exhausting, as I said, because I'm an outdoor foster. I have pens. He's got wind up his arse now. Yeah, he's got a wind up his butt. It's in there. Dum. We have to go outside in all kinds of weather, so it could be rain, thunder and lightning, snow, heat, obviously what it has been like, everything, windy. Obviously this pen don't get the wind hit as much as the other one, because that one's in a pathway where we've got a little alleyway and a little side bit, so it can. He's gonna knock down my stump. Yeah, I told you, because he's a little horror. And I had some things in there that I didn't want you to touch, so I've got to find them again now. Yeah, good, I found them. Because unfortunately I like to keep whiskers, because I don't know, it's a weird habit I have. I have it with my own cats. Are you gonna come in? So I am going to love and leave. I just need to get hold of this boy, because I need to do the other one. So gonna love and leave you guys, and bye bye.